Para saludar a la gran María Sákkari.
How are you?
Ana,
Sorry
María.
that I didn't stand up.
María, welcome. Qué alegría recibir con nosotros a María Sákkari. María, welcome.
I hear nothing.
You don't hear me?
I hear you from the outside.
So you don't hear me from the...
No.
Okay.
Apriétale ahí el del centro. Ese.
Sí. Is the problem?
Que se pongan los de al lado, que ese Iñaki no le iban muy bien.
Okay, so we'll try with the other ones. Yes. One quick second. Maybe. Yes. Let's see if you can hear me now. Now? So
Me ha parecido Javi aquí al rescate.
Okay. Let's see if I can hear you. That's the other problem. A ver, este micro ya está. I think it's okay.
Perfect.
Welcome to the official Twitch channel of the Mutua Madrid Open. And first of all, congratulations for your victory today. It was a great match. How did you feel on court today here in Madrid?
It was good, I have to say. It's nice and warm, which I like it. It's good for my game. The ball flies even more. My serve is more effective, my forehand. I mean, there's nothing to complain about this tournament, you know. There's a lot of people. I lived here for many years, even though my Spanish is bad. But I feel very, you know, like home.
Yeah, you have to think in a few words in Spanish because we were speaking before you came, and we said, María, she knows Spanish.
I do know Spanish. I can understand 80%, but the problem was that everyone spoke to me in English, so then I didn't, you know, practice.
María,
you were living in Barcelona?
Barcelona, yes.
How many years?
3.5.
3.5.
Yeah.
Okay. But some words you know.
But traveling so much.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But you had the chance to enjoy the city, the food, the people. So when you say that you feel home, it's because you love the country. Oh,
of course I do. I love the food. I think there are a lot of similarities between Greek and Spanish. I was actually telling some people now that we like to eat late at night.
Yes.
Here you eat at 10:30, same in Greece. Not myself though, because I eat early, but you know, Mediterranean countries, I think we are very similar, and you have better football and better sport than us, but
well, in basket we could say both.
Yeah, this year my team is doing really well. Olympiacos. And,
you're from Olympiacos.
Yes. So they're doing really, really well. I don't want to jinx it because now we just started, you know, the knockouts.
Yeah, the playoffs.
The playoffs, yes, sorry.
Against who is playing Olympiacos?
Fenerbahce.
Fenerbahce, yeah. Okay. A tough one. I mean.
Yeah, we're one love up, so let's see.
And also playing, being at home and being at Fenerbahce's court is also the fans. You can hear them in both courts.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just feel like very, very familiar. You know, I know a lot of people from the tennis world. You know, I mean, I know you guys. I know many people, players, coaches, and you know, it's just very nice to be back.
Maria, we were talking with Annabelle about the conditions this year. Sunny days, courts are faster, and we were thinking there are some players who are gonna like them. Yes. You are one of those players.
I am. The warmer it gets, the better. So I really hope it can, you know, it can stay like that.
We're gonna stay until Sunday. I think the conditions are gonna be similar.
Okay.
And next week, I think there are a few days, not rainy days, but the conditions are gonna be a little bit different.
Okay.
But if you reach, I think, because we were talking about the candidates to be in the last rounds.
Okay.
And we were mentioning you a lot.
Oh, thank you for that.
Because you did it well here also in Madrid in the past years.
I did one year.
Yes,
I think last 16 was the bubble year. It was very strange, you know. I started the match with a bit of a crowd, and then in the middle of the match they had to leave because it was the curfew. So I really want to do well because I really believe that I can play good in this tournament. Last year I was in a very bad mental place. So it wasn't, you know, a good moment for me, but I think that I have good chances.
Annabelle has been speaking with all the players that have arrived about the racket conditions. How do you string normally, and if you change the kilos here in Madrid?
I did say I went 3 kilos up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because so your tension
is 24, and like, of course it depends. Sometimes it's 24.5. Like now I went 27.
27.
Yeah.
And you notice really the difference early in the morning in the match.
Oh yes. Like before I even did my first practice here, I gave my rackets for stringing. I did like 126.5, 127. And I just felt like also it depends what time of the day you play. If you play at night and you play on center court, I think it's a little bit slower. The ball doesn't, go as much. But if you play during the day in one of the other courts, I think that the ball really, really goes.
Maria, we're speaking with the players here, not just about tennis, also about life, because we're in Twitch right now, a lot of young people watching the channel, maybe people that doesn't normally watch a lot of hours of tennis, but it got engaged because of you. There's a lot of things right now in tennis, like the Netflix, for example. You like these new formats, new documentaries, Twitch channels, also video gaming related to tennis, these new things that are helping people to engage more with the sport?
Yeah, personally, I'm not a huge gamer because since I was young, my brother and my sister are more than me. I was a Nintendo, Super Mario, person. That was it. But I think that the Netflix show was something that really, really helped, and is gonna help, tennis. And I really hope that people that are involved in tennis are gonna push it and help for it to grow, because I think that the more access we give it as players, the more access, and behind the scenes, after the matches, after losses, I think the better of a result is going to be. And I think it was tough in the beginning, for all of us to get used to, the cameras around, but I think that now it's time, to give more access to them.
And also, in your case, you are like superstar in your country. You are the best player in the history of the country. How you manage that? Because sometimes I know as a player that sometimes you want to be super focused, you want to be super concentrated, like be out of everything, but also you have the responsibility with the kids, with your sponsor, with your flag. Yeah. So how you manage that?
Yeah, it's not easy, It's very different when you're from a small country, because Greece, okay, we have good athletes and we had good athletes in the past. We have Giannis now, we have Stefanos, we have big superstars, but we're not many. Like, we're just a few, in the country. So it was a little bit shocking in the beginning, just to get used to of that attention and knowing that, now wherever you go, you cannot hide. It's just everyone knows you, and you have to be yourself, but you also have to be careful with what you do, what you say. Try to be yourself, but of course, think about it before where you're going or what you're gonna do. But you get used to it. You do get used to it. So for me, I'm very proud that I represent Greece and I just make all the Greeks proud. And that was one of my goals since I was growing up. Because in Greece we always fought for for everything. So for me, it was something that I just wanted to achieve for them.
Maria, we don't want to have you here a lot of time. You have to go to rest, but I want to ask you about what you do in your free time. We want to know a little bit more about you. You watch TV, movie, series. What are you watching now that you're traveling?
What did I watch recently? I watched The Night Agent on Netflix.
Okay, good one.
I watched on Apple TV the surfing show. It was like the documentary, the same production that did the Formula One tennis. They did the surfing, like with the WSL for 2 seasons, which was amazing. It got me into surfing, which I had no idea. Which is good, because they gained a fan. So I finished that before I came here. And when you're in tournaments, okay, you can go for a walk, and you can go here. You have to go for a walk because the city is beautiful. I like good food and good coffee.
Did you have the chance to go to any restaurant in Madrid these days?
I did.
Let us know, because we want to know. Do you remember the name?
I went to El Paraguas.
Really good one.
Very good. Super good. Super
good choice.
Yes, and I went to Numa.
Really good choice. Yeah. You spend your time really, really well in Madrid. You have people who are advising you really well.
Yeah, I have a Spanish in the team, so it's...
Hopefully, you spend a lot of time here in Madrid these weeks, because we would like to see you here in the Caja Mágica, in la pista central Manolo Santana, but you are not going to leave here from the Twitch channel without saying a few words in Spanish.
Okay, what do you want me to say?
Whatever you want.
No pressure, whatever you feel
How you
comfortable.
feel here in Madrid, or about Madrid, about Spain? Whatever.
Okay, now I cannot.
No, whatever you want.
I get tight. I start sweating, you know.
Your favorite food.
I can say something in Greek.
Ah, you know.
can? Oh,
Kalimera, kalispera,
okay.
Ah,
yeah,
come on.
that's good. That's good.
kalinirtam.
Yeah,
Good
but
morning.
But she
Good
know,
evening. Good night.
but she knows more Spanish than.
Well,
than
but
Greek.
I was not living in
Yeah.
her country for 3 years.
You know, now I don't know what to say. I know a lot of words, but I don't know what to say.
Okay,
Buenos días.
Okay, hola.
Hola.
Hola a todos. Estoy muy feliz. How do you say to be here?
muy feliz de estar aquí.
Estar aquí. Y nos vemos no mañana.
Pasado mañana.
Pasado mañana.
Muy
Muy
bien.
bien. Un aplauso.
Muy grande, María.